attack was foreseen. I allowed you to get this far so I might gain the one great power I lack. The passport.
Passport bros seem to be pissing everyone off. Is this an ongoing conversation that is a natural progression? Is this an agenda? I wonder, why all this backlash? Is there a deeper esoteric meaning to this conversation? Stay tuned as we explore this a little bit.
It was all a dream. It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
So one of the funniest conversations over the last year has been the passport bro debate. There's plenty of people who hate on them, plenty of people who've showed the value in it. I don't see what the big deal is about it, but passport bro is not a new thing. I think it's rather more just emphasized or exposed now, and I wonder if this is a natural progression. The conversation seems centered around shaming people who decide to leave their country of origin to become a passport person, or brother is mostly the highlighted one, where men are highlighted the most. But there are also families that leave. There are also women that leave. It seems like the overall theme of leaving the country or becoming a passport person, especially since the pandemic, is to get a better value in life, to not work so hard, to get more for your money, to explore a different direction, more so with peace. Some people are even leaving to form business partnerships, to start businesses. And this has kind of been the reason a lot of people travel. It's just more emphasized and highlighted now, especially since the pandemic. And I think there's a reason for that. But this conversation about men or passport bros kind of focuses more on men who are leaving for sexual pursuits. And I think that's a perversion of it, but that also ties into an important overarching theme of the passport concept in general. To understand this, we should first consider where the idea of a passport comes from. The concept of passing through the port comes from the port of entry, where a ship or a vessel in the water reaches port to deliver precious cargo. Whereas on land, a car or a vehicle that moves on land at a standstill is parked, which is a play on parks. As nature is at a standstill, a ship on port is delivering to the docks. And similarly, a mother, when she's delivering precious cargo in the form of an infant or infants, she's delivering to the docks or the doctors. Just going through the water or passing through the waters, baptizing like idea is very important. This water idea is shown in the physical realm with the passport concept. It's shown in the spiritual realm, as we'll show, and even encoded in ritual realm, where like you see astronauts simulating the passing through water as they go through space, the kind of water above, water below idea, where they're attached to cables mimicking the umbilical cord of babies attached to their mother, also similarly to ships. Now consider, speaking of anchor babies, there's always going to be a fertility component hidden or reinforced around the time of passport conversation. And if you notice, this whole passport bro thing has been going on for a while, but it really kind of is emphasized or became most popular also around the time when abortion and the breaking up of families and relationships is really being severed. And that's for a very important reason, as we'll further explore in this video. Consider that the abortion is the restricting of the child from passing through the portal, where the child not allowed to pass through the port is now lost at sea. And this losing at sea is the denial of the child from birth or being birth. That being said, there's not a huge disconnect between the people who are against passport bros and then also the same people who deny the passing through the port of children. And as you'll see in this series, this is not about shaming any race of people or any gender, more so to point out the role we all play in this problem and the game that's been played on all of us. And the reason why this debate or conversation is going on right now in this time in our world and the importance of it